A mining area with a population of over 690,000 people. Many from across the country and even neighboring countries flocked to the area during the 1980s seeking employment. But most of the mining companies have closed shop due to mineral depletion. Thousands are unemployed and many are living with the disease.
Kenneth Kaunda is a mining district after Bujanala. These are our hotspots. We can also realize that it's on the N12, which means that we also have a lot of people coming here from other areas looking for jobs. So as a result, the prevalence of HIV is high.
Testing is encouraged. HIV activist Lucia Valela found out last year that she was positive. Her first test was negative, the second changed her life.
We went to a clinic, I got tested, I was negative by then. I got my medication for shingles, I treated them. But at the back of my mind, there was something that says, go and get tested. Go and get tested.
Deputy President Mabuza is expected to relaunch the Provincial AIDS Council. Zebilon Maine, SABC News, Orkney.
And we now cross to SABC News reporter Lucas Mutibedi, and he is at the James Motlatsi Stadium in Orkney in the northwest, and we welcome him. And he's also joined by the MEC for Health in the province, Mr. Madoda Sambata. A very good morning to you, Lucas. Thank you so much for joining us. Today is World AIDS Day, and the day will be commemorated with the Deputy President giving the keynote address. Can you give us a preview as to what will be happening today?
Good morning to you, as PUM and the viewers. In fact, we are coming to you live from James Motlatsi Stadium here in Orkney, where we are expecting people to come here to attend the commemoration of the World AIDS Day. In fact, we understand that staggering stats from the scourge of HIV and AIDS in the country, also in the province, given that last year the projection were at about 7 million people, but we understand that number has now increased to 8 million people, about 250 new infections in the country. So it will tell you a story that indeed the country is somehow battling with the HIV and AIDS scourge, given that it is the largest within the population. It accounts to about 20% of people globally that are living with the HIV and AIDS in the world. In fact, we are here in the province where the area is called Dr. Kenneth Kaunda, where we understand that about 100 people, or rather 1,000 people, 100,000 people are living with the scourge here in the region. So we'll be talking to the MEC of the Northwest Health, who will be telling us about the situation here in the province. Good morning to you, Dr. Sambata, and give us the stats.
Good morning, SABC and the listeners. 37 million people in the world, 7.5 million in South Africa, 526,000 in Northwest. That's the statistics we have of the infected people in the South African population and in the world. Because we are commemorating the World AIDS Day, ours is held in Northwest on the basis that the Deputy President is coming to the province to commemorate AIDS Day, but also launch a huge response of the province and recognizing performance in all the other AIDS councils in the country. So our province is infected on the basis of having 526 million. And if you check the statistics, it's too much in Bujanala and Dr. Kenneth Kaunda, and it's on the basis of the fact that both regions are a mining community. And you know the correlation between TB and HIV and AIDS on the basis that on the improvement, on cure, on treatment that we have in HIV and AIDS, TB has now taken part and became #1 killer disease. Because of the access to ARVs, in the 7.5 million we have in the country, 5 million have access to ARVs. In the 5 million, 4.8 access ARVs in public sector. And that's why we always talk about the centrality of NHI on the basis of distribution of the resources to where patients are and not to a minority. That's why I'm saying to you 5.4 million under ARVs, 4.8 in public sector, only 100,000 in private sector. Our response is beginning to show improvement, because in our province we are able to see the decrease in the infections, though it is not that huge. We hold 32% of the country's population of HIV and AIDS, but it's decreasing. And the decrease, it's realized on the basis of the implementation of 90-90-90. You would understand that 90 first, it's that those that have been tested and detected to be infected are put into the medication. The second 90 is that those that are in the medication, their viral load is, they are taking their medication. The third part is that their viral load is suppressed. So that program of 90-90-90, it's yielding necessary result. And of course, on that program, it's where the nation's target of 2 million new people to be put in the program of 90-90. We're doing very well also as a province, but the province that is doing very well is KZN. But in our province, Dr. Ruth Sekhomotsi Mumpati is at 97 in terms of that 2 million new patients.
Well, we'll have to leave it there, MEC, because of time constraint. Well, this is the MEC of Health here in the Northwest Province, Madoda Sambata, giving us the picture of what is happening here in the Northwest. We understand that the AIDS Council will be launched here in the Northwest after some time, and the Deputy President will be coming. For now, here in the studio, I'll just ask my camera operator just to pen quickly that people are still trickling, although at a slow number, but we're expecting sectoral partners, people, activists, and more other people that will be coming here to attend the World AIDS Day here in Orkney, in James Motlatsi Stadium. With that, back to you in studio.
Lucas, thank you so much. We'll certainly touch base with you a little later on in the day. That was a reporter, Lucas Motiberi, speaking to us live from the James Motlatsi Stadium, where the World AIDS Day commemorations will be held later on today.